Madden football is the home of Super Bowl 56, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Seahawks and the Ravens, and it comes your way next.
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Baltimore Ravens taking on the NFC champions. Brandon Garden and Charles Davis on hand. And Charles, you look at the Ravens, champions of the AFC. Remember, they won Super Bowl 47 back in February of 2013. But they've been one of the best teams in the NFL the last decade or so. And now they look to cap off a tremendous season.
And it started pretty quickly for them, because you have to remember, Ravens history starts in 1996 when the Browns moved from Cleveland and became an entirely new franchise known as the Baltimore Ravens. And since then, they've won the Super Bowl twice. Number 47 you mentioned, and also number 35 in Tampa over the Giants. This is a proud franchise looking to add their third Super Bowl trophy.
Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, they are back again in the big game. It's their fourth appearance, but all coming since the year 2000, Charles.
They've been in it 3 times total, right? Lost 2 prior, right? Lost once in Detroit to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Remember, Mike Holmgren was the head coach of that team. And then they lost that heartbreaker to the New England Patriots when Russell Wilson was picked off. But the win, oh, it was magnificent. That was back in the New York, New Jersey Metro.
They've got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 39 yards there, a big one. Play action. It's Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett with the first touchdown of this Super Bowl, and a long one at that. And the Seahawks have struck quickly here in the opening minute of this Super Bowl. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken from about the 12. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 18. They go play action now. Jackson got a man open. It's Darren Waller. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. You look at this Super Bowl, the second appearance for this head coach. The first one did not go as planned, as we all know. But what do you think he's learned from that first go-around?
He learned how much it hurts to lose, and that's what you hear from coaches so often. They don't remember the wins as much as they remember the losses. You can talk about the media, the scrutiny, the hoopla, but once you've had to shake a head coach's hand and jog off the field and know you have to face the media, face your fans, face your home life, knowing that you've lost the Super Bowl, that hurts big time, and you're going to do everything possible to try to prevent that from happening again.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Here's Jackson to throw. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Now Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the 1st down due to the previous penalty. On 3rd down, Jackson. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48, and they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Now Myers for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he tries to get as much as he can here while protecting the football as he dives to the ground. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. That catch good for only a couple. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. A quick throw here out to Brown. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Adams. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it. And
he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Seahawks will add to their first quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw pulled in by Hopkins. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, it's Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. They'll buy some time right. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a 2nd interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
He'll head out of bounds inside the 10, mark it down at the 9. A good pickup there at 22. Jackson now. Flushed out right. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now. 1st and 10 at the 20. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Ravens are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. It had been a near-perfect beginning to this football game. Already a double-digit lead first quarter, but their first misstep.
And you know how it is, partner. Sometimes when everything's going right, you start to feel like you can do just about anything you want on the field. This one didn't work out. If I were him, I'd go to my defensive captain and say, pick me up, my man. Help me out.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. That is caught. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Jackson. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And his throw is incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw is Jackson. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, Jackson sliding out of the pocket. Looking for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Jackson from the shotgun. Forced out to his left. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Ravens cut into that lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finish off the drive, it does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Play action. Now Wilson. And this a quick slant to Lockett. And down inside the 15 he goes. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. On the give, this is Harris. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They hand this off to Harris. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Wilson. That's swung out wide to Harris. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. They run for it with Harris, and I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down, and that will force a turnover on downs. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And space opened up a bit. He's able to take this up past the 10. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson being chased out left. And he'll be out right at the 35. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Room to run past midfield. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find him at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
He'll get that out wide to Duvernay. Open space inside the 10. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They go play action with Wilson. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They get 17 on that one, move the chains, first down Seahawks.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now a first down carry for Harris. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Play action. It's Wilson. That's taken in by Eskridge, complete. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. They go play action now. Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. So these two teams will head to the locker room as we hit halftime in Super Bowl 56. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. Taken at the 15, a short kick.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And right now, their chances of hoisting that Lombardi trophy not looking too great, but perhaps that long halftime, maybe it did them a world of good.
But if there's ever a chance to regroup, it's in this game, right? Because you do have that long halftime, a chance to really assess things and maybe make some changes and true adjustments. They played great all year long. That was the worst first half of the season for them. They're hoping to put it behind them and come out punching here in the second half.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down, buying time to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
To throw on second and 10, Jackson. That one complete to Hill. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now Jackson on first down. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. And Jackson throwing once more. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's happy.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Carlos Dunlap. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Now after that sack, it's third and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Now Jackson. He's to the Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that first down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the first down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. Steps away to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this one is incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
It's brought in by Harris. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. A give to Harris. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. From the shotgun, Wilson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Harris. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. This is Harris. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
One quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. To throw is Wilson. He gets it complete to Harris. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. On the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Travis Homer, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are moving closer to their 2nd Super Bowl title in franchise history. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. On the return, here's Hall. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive, 1st and 10. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. Jackson now. Forced out to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 22 yards there, a first down. To throw is Jackson. Flush to his right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. He lets it fly for Lockett. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. So now the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. He finds his man complete. That's Harris. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the Ravens' 22-yard line.
Here's Wilson to throw. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And the Ravens are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the 4th quarter.
It certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force that offense into more and more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one totally.
They have still a 3-score hill to climb. We'll see if they can do it. Being chased out left. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. For all the deserved accolades Lamar Jackson gets for his running prowess, his deep ball, it's really a thing to behold as well.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they have been the better of the 2 sides to this point with a 2-score lead, 4th quarter of this Super Bowl. And the Lombardi Trophy within reach as they start this drive 1st and 10. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. So that was a very nice play, Charles, from a very speedy quarterback. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Play action. Now Wilson. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. On third down, here's Harris. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously, he is well short of the first. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a fourth down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. Fourth down. Here's Wilson. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Second down and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett with his third touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Seahawks are feeling good as they extend their lead in the Super Bowl. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their Super Bowl hopes are dwindling here in the fourth. That AFC crown from 2 weeks ago starting to seem like a distant memory. And this one just has not gone as they had hoped. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Now it's Jackson. He finds Hopkins complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. On first and 10, it's Jackson. And this is caught. It's Brown. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Again, Jackson. It's complete to Hopkins. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.